Good morning.
A very good morning.
Just had a shave, cut my lip. Catherine says, how do you manage to cut your lip? A woman will never understand the pain a man has to go through every day or every other day.
It's like right on top.
It's not because you are...
Yeah, I suppose so.
A woman will never understand the pain a man has to go through shaving.
Oh dear, I don't know.
It's very rare I can shave without bleeding from somewhere.
Yeah, and if
it's normally down here.
If you're not bleeding, he's like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm not actually bleeding.
Oh, I try and shave a bit off my nose.
Yeah.
I've gone a bit close.
Gets a bit sore.
Anyway, enough about shaving.
Yes.
You want to know about Boo. Now, Boo has just been to the vets.
He has. We took him this morning.
He has. Catherine will tell you what he said, because she was there.
Yes.
Because I stopped here with the van, obviously.
Yeah, and it's only a tiny little room, so there's not a lot of room for lots of people. So what he's done is he's given him a really good once-over with his...
Full MOT.
A full MOT, and he said he's extremely healthy, and he looks so well for his age. But what he has found is that with him having the Queen Anne's bow on his front leg, which is a Shih Tzu thing, the knuckle joint, which is on his bad leg, is dislocating. It's got to a point where the joint is very worn and has started just slipping out. We did suspect it was the knuckle joint, didn't we?
Well, we didn't know if it was the knuckle or the elbow. We knew it was one or the other.
Yeah. We debated for a while, haven't we, as to which one it was. And then we decided the other day that we're quite sure it was his knuckle joint, hence the reason we bought the leg brace. So it is definitely that. There's not a lot they can do. He's an old dog.
Nothing they can do about it.
There's nothing they can do about it. He's an old dog at the end of the day. I know, he's like looking at us.
Who's an old dog?
What?
You're talking about one of Dad's fancy pieces.
But so what he said, what we've done, we put the leg brace on and I showed him how it fitted, and he said that is the perfect thing you could have done. He said that's the best thing you can do for him, is to support it. You know yourself, if your knees or anything are a bit, you put a support on and it just gives you that, doesn't it? It holds it. Anyway, he's given us some painkillers. So he said, just to start with, because it's not every day, just give him half a tablet when it actually affects him. And he said, if it gets to the point, well, he said it as and when it gets to the point, were his words, where it's every day, then he needs to go on the pain relief as a daily med, because it's also got a strong anti-inflammatory in it. But he's also said to have a look for a more specific leg brace. That you can get them that actually cater for the Queen Anne's bow specifically. That yes, they're expensive.
So that's what we're going to do.
So that's the way forward now. And he said, just keep doing what we're doing with the leg brace. Every time he goes out, make sure you put it on. And he said, don't be afraid to have it as tight as you can get it. He said, because obviously moving his leg, it'll keep that blood flow. But he said, obviously, the tighter you get it, the more support it gives.
Yeah, and the one we've got, he doesn't Velcro very good at. I tell you what we could do. We could put a band around it, because I've seen some online where the Velcro actually goes around and then sticks on. This just goes like that, if you can imagine, with just two little bits.
Yeah.
So I think a strap round.
Yeah, can do.
But we weren't sure how tight to put it, were we? And,
no.
We know it helped. We know it.
Oh,
helped
definitely.
Because,
definitely.
I mean, it's probably started, I don't know, probably a year ago, where he wouldn't put his foot down, then he'd run it off and he'd be fine. And then it's obviously progressively got worse.
Yeah. With age, he said it is an arthritic thing.
It's only since we come back here he started holding it up, didn't he? Almost like he got something in his paw.
Yeah.
But we kept checking and we knew it weren't that. So.
You see, with arthritis, as I know because I have it in my shoulder, it gets worse the colder it gets. The cold weather affects arthritis.
Yeah, but he's actually desiccating it, and then he's holding it up.
Yeah.
He's in pain at that point.
So Gordon has said that as and when he gets to the point where it goes, you must pick him straight up. Because obviously he says then that's when the pain activates, when it's actually come out of its joint. So he said at that point, just pick him up, take him back, don't put him back down on
That's why he's been... It's only been about a week now, hasn't it? He's been stopping and holding
literally holding it in the air.
Not actually wanting to go any further.
Yeah.
The first time was at Clumber.
It was, it was.
Yeah, first time was actually at Clumber, so... So we've had him looked at, and we thought we kind of knew anyway, don't we? I think you know your own dog, don't you?
I think we feel happier, don't we, that he's been and seen the vet, and we've had a professional opinion on it, because Gordon is extremely honest, and he says it as it is, but he doesn't, he doesn't go, oh, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. He goes, that'll do you, see how you go, give me a ring if it's no better.
So I hope that puts everybody's mind at rest, especially the one stupid person that is blocked. You're probably still watching though,
right?
And commented that we're cruel to the dog not taking him to the vets.
Really?
Yes. I just blocked him because we don't need to justify ourselves to anybody about. Everybody knows how much we love Boo.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but you were blocked. So the person that put it, you're probably watching it because you said you watch us all the time.
Yeah.
And that we're being cruel. Don't bother watching anymore. Unsubscribe and go away. Watch somebody else.
The problem is we've been trying to figure out exactly what we're dealing with before we take him.
I think when you take him, I think it's like I'll say having a car's a bit different, but you know your own dog, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
So you kind of know how they normally are and how when they're not normally right.
Yeah.
So you've probably got a bit better idea than the vet sometimes. Obviously the vet's there to reassure you and give you the advice you need. So
yeah, but for everybody's reassurance, that's how it is now.
Yes.
And Gordon just said, if it gets worse and you're really worried he's not coping, ring me, come straight up.
He's definitely coping, you can tell he is.
Oh, he is.
And what it means is, if we didn't bother with a leg brace, we'd just take him everywhere in his buggy and he'd be absolutely fine. Because short walks around here, he's fine. Yeah. It's when you start going a bit longer, so...
I'm wondering, when we went to Clumber, I'm wondering if he did that in the car. Because he were messing about trying to climb onto Zach, and I wonder whether he's done it in the car.
Well, I think it's like he says, it's just got progressively worse.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we know because we lift him on and off the chair. Obviously, when we're not in the van, we can't stop him jumping up and down. That's the
why
pain.
we try not to leave him.
Yeah, we try to be, don't we, Bo? No, I'm not bothered, are you? Not bothered. Anyway. That's Boo. That's Boo.
That's Boo. That's your story. That's that's all your info for everybody who's been asking.
Yes.
I know Bob and Diane have been quite concerned about him. So
yeah. Obviously, people will probably send us messages on Facebook, and as you can probably understand or comment, we get hundreds, and it's very difficult to try and put a big answer to everybody. Yeah. It's just impossible. So we do appreciate all your support.
Oh, we do.
Out there. We know you all sat there watching. So he's perfectly fine. He's not like said, "Oh, this is bad. He needs to," No. So
he couldn't get over how, because he hasn't seen him for a year.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get over how fit and healthy he looked for his age. He said he looks remarkable.
So we'll keep him. Apparently, he's a little bit porky.
Yeah, he just jokingly, because Gordon's quite a chunky chap as well, and he just jokingly said it wouldn't hurt him to lose a pound or two, and he just chuckled.
Yeah.
So,
I just don't think it'd help his leg though.
Well, it just takes the amount of weight off, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
he said, to be fair, he said he's not overweight. He said, but maybe just a pound or two.
He's got his winter coat on like we are. I've got my winter coat on. Anyway, this morning we're going to see We're
going out to the reindeers.
We're going to see reindeers round here.
Yeah, it was actually my niece that went. I think it was last week. And I saw the videos from when she went, and it looked fantastic.
Yeah, so we're going to Catherine's going to get a shower now. We're going to get washed up, and we're going to get off down to we're going to move the van. Yeah,
because we don't leave it here on its own.
Head off down to the reindeers. Can we take Boo?
We're going to. I've decided we will take him because I don't want to leave him in the van.
Yeah.
And if we can't take him round,
we'll have to just take turns and.
Yeah, exactly. So, and he can't come to any harm in the car when he's got his harness on and his blanket on the back seat. He just curls up and goes to sleep.
Right.
So, Horton Reindeer Park, here we come.
We'll pick you back up when we get there. Are you excited to see the reindeers, Zachy? We're a little bit early. I'm not sure where we've got to go. I presume they're inside here somewhere. Catherine's just going to find out there. Right, let's go for a look, Zachy. Zachy's going to be chief photographer today, aren't you, mate?
We've got some food here for you. There are some other animals down the side. There is some donation food. Yes, lots of food in there. Lovely.
Oh, hello, beautiful. Hello then.
You have to stroke these ones.
Hello.
These are friendly reindeers, aren't they?
Aren't they lovely?
Oh. Where are you going to? Hello. We've got some food here for them. They don't look very appetising, does it, if I'm honest with you?
It's the lichen, isn't it? That's what they eat.
They're getting ready.
Yum, 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 yum.
Looks like that stuff you used to use on model railways.
It does, doesn't it?
What you glue on to the surroundings.
There you go. So no, I'm fed up with that. You want some more?
This thought might be something a bit decent. What have you got on your head?
it's not very appetising.
This one wants some. This one will have some.
Hello, you. Oh, you look like a young one. Hello.
Yeah.
Not bothered, are you?
Well, you don't look very appealing.
Hey, you're not bothered. You'll put it in there. Hello. What happened? Oh.
You're trying to get some good, cool shots.
It keeps blurring because it's dark and I'm moving.
Yeah. Can you hold still for the picture, please? Knows how to get his head through, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're not daft, are they?
You can't get your head through, your antlers are too big.
Wait, I want to take a picture.
Says I can. Come here, Zaki. Oh, it's like wanted his picture, mate.
Sideways. We wanted a kiss. It's coming back, look.
There's the names of them, look. They're actually Houghton. I think it's Houghton Park, isn't it?
Horton Park.
Horton
Yes.
Park.
Horton Park.
Hang on. There. You can go on and look at the names.
I know.
All the names are on there. Mmm.
There you go.
Nom 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 nom. Fancy some, Zach? Try and eat some.
I'm alright, thanks.
Oh, we've got a pretty nose. He's sort of like a spotty nose, look. Aww.
Apparently she's a bossy boots, that one at the back I think, or is it this one?
No, it's the white one's the female.
The white one.
Aww. You want some as well? Is she going to share? There you go.
Nom, 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 nom. Zaki, come and look in this one. Look down there. Little piggies.
Oh, hello.
Oh, very cute. Wait till Catherine sees them. We got anything in this one? Couple of goats. Couple of sheep. Hello. We're going to get you some food and feed you in a minute. Couple of sheep and a couple of... What we got?
Just his head popping
It's just
out
a bit
the
dark, a bit dark, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Bit dark. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, they'll have some
Now
food.
then.
Two at the back.
Look at the size of you.
It's called Double Trouble, them two at the back. Double Trouble. Well, I don't know what they're called, I just made that name up.
Aww. Hello.
So, have you got any food?
Yeah, I got food.
Don't give
Grass
me all.
pellets.
You've seen what's in the next pen. You'll like what's in the next pen.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on.
Oh, I'll have some, it says.
Hang on, let me put my arm in. There you go. Ah, look!
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, they're cute!
Aren't they little?
Oh, bless them! Oh, how gorgeous are they? Oh, I want one.
The goats are over.
You want one like that?
Oh.
I wonder if they are micro pigs or they're just... No,
I don't know.
they're very small. They maybe are
They're
micro pigs.
cute. They are really small, aren't they?
Oh,
Oh,
want some food?
you've got food.
Yeah, they were just eating a second ago.
You've got food. Hello. You lot are eating.
The goats have got a light. You've got a light in here, haven't you? We want some food.
I do.
You want some food, dear?
Yeah.
You, don't they feed you?
Nope.
You get a bit more.
Yummy. Anybody get more food?
You'll have the bag of all that one.
You've made an whole limp bag.
I'm starving.
This one's hungry.
Greedy.
Imagine. It's
Right, come on you. Hand the rest over.
covered me in dust.
This is your last little bit
And
because
the
you've had a
rest
lot.
I'm going to break my neck in a minute. Pass me down now.
That one wants some down there. It's got no legs or something, it's that one. It's got no legs.
Oh.
Catherine's making magic reindeer food for him
Yeah.
when he comes round at
Go on, you do
Christmas.
something that bit. You've got to feed Santa's reindeer.
That's like the time I bend over at camera goes in way.
Yeah.
way.
What are these for then?
To tie the bag off at the top.
Bags up. We can feed birds with it.
Yeah.
You enjoy that, Zach?
That was really good, wasn't it?
Got us out of the van for a bit. Isn't it?
What's that?
I say got us out of the van for a bit. Which it's doing. It's only what, 20-minute drive.
Yeah, it's not far at all.
We've got stuff all over me now.
Give me your seatbelt, yeah.
It's hard work when you've got a camera in one hand. Got bloody feed and stinky hands now.
I've got to find a child to give that to now.
Yep. We enjoyed looking around Santa's reindeers.
It's brilliant.
It's
absolutely brilliant.
That was actually a few hours ago because we took the van up to the secret location, and we've come back down to lay-by now, so we was out for a few hours, wasn't we? Catherine was doing a bit of logging.
Yes, me and my brother just got some logs split from my mum and dad and restacked them because they were getting wet where they were, so we've done all that, which is a good job done. Just had the generator on for another hour just to keep on the top side of the batteries, because once you get down to 30% it takes hours and hours to charge them back up. So I just can't get warm now. I'm sat here and I'm absolutely frozen.
No wrong with it.
I'm shivering. It is warm in here, but I am shivering. I've just put my jumper on and I put
coming
the kettle
down
on.
with something. You're not in the middle of that picture as usual. Yeah, coming down with something. You've had lots of suggestions what to do with your gongs.
I know, I've had some really good ones.
Yes, people saying give them away.
Oh yeah, you love that one.
Give them away was one. Give them to charity. Give them to
no, do you know what?
Leave them in places for people.
That was what I was going to say, because I have done a bit of that in Scotland. And I just kettle's going to boil in a minute. I do like the idea of that. So
You're
what?
Not going to give any away.
I know. No, what I thought was I'd pick my favourite ones out, so like most of them, and then the odd ones I can leave, maybe like in places like in France. Somebody said about they leave them in places where you stay in France.
Talking of gongs, you got number 20 to.
Oh yeah, not open today yet, have I?
Not open number 20 yet.
Oh yeah, I'm getting closer to the big one.
Yeah, I wonder what the big one's like, because you can't really see. Well, you can slide the thing out and look at them.
I don't want to, that's cheating. Oh, it's a different colour.
Green. Got two green ones. Early on they were green ones.
Hello, mister.
Just another gong to the collection.
Squidge you out a bit, there we go.
So, that's only 24.
Yeah.
I always thought calendars had 25 and you had
Some
one on
do.
Christmas Day.
Some do. But yeah, so the size of the 24, look, it's from there to there.
So that's going to be like probably like something like that big, merely.
Maybe.
Well, maybe not quite as big as that, but
maybe. I'm dying to open that one. Only a few days left.
not long.
Not long at all. It's not your advent calendar.
Before we know it, it'll be here and gone.
Boo's used to us picking advent calendars up now and knowing he gets treats out of them.
Yep.
So what he's going to do after Christmas Day?
Not get any treats.
No.
Are you?
No.
Yeah, we left him in the van today because you couldn't take him to see the reindeers, so we decided he was better in the van where he knows it more than in the car.
Yeah, and where the heater's on as well. He'd have got cold in the car,
So
even with a coat on.
We don't switch the diesel heater off in the van, we just leave it on, even if we go out.
Yeah,
for
we
hours.
just leave it ticking over.
I think it's better to keep it warm than
having to reheat it from cold. Yeah, definitely. But it's been nice, hasn't it, today, going out? It's made a lovely change. And the lady who actually runs the place, she's lovely, isn't she? She's really happy, jolly soul, and she's...
Well, you have to be doing stuff like that, because it's like you can't just turn up there, you have to book
No,
in.
it's pre-booking only. It is pre-booking only, and they only have 3 slots per day.
When you've got kids going, you can't be miserable. You've got to
Oh, God, no.
You've got to be cheery,
No.
you can't be grinchy. So.
No, but she was telling me she used to work in a primary school, so she's what she calls child-proofed the yard where all the animals are, so the kids can wander around and they can't get out. So it's really, really good how they've done it, and it's £10 each, and I think children under 2 are about £2.50, something like that. So it's not a lot of money. It's not, and it all goes to the keeping of the reindeers and the the farm itself. So really enjoyed it.
So I did find a question amongst the YouTube comments. If we probably missed somebody else.
I would think we probably have missed a few of you out.
But it's quite a good question, so I screenshotted this one by David Clark. What persuaded you to end what is a conventional life to go to van life? So I think that's a really good question.
That's a good question.
Really, really good question. Probably dead easy to answer, but probably a lot of different answers that we can give on it. For us, we were fed up. Well, I've said it a number of times.
Yeah.
Fed up of only having a couple of weeks holiday a year.
Yeah.
Now, Catherine always said, "Oh, I know you get more than 2 weeks." I know you got more than 2 weeks, but
in your job in particular,
we had to save 3 or 4 days for Christmas. We didn't used to get paid when we were off ill, so we used to use a few days for sick. So we only used to get a couple of weeks, basically. That was one big bearer.
That was one thing for you, wasn't it? 'Cause it was different for me in my jobs, but because my jobs with the school and that was salaried.
Yeah, so that was one of the big things. Second thing were, not so much now, but I used to struggle with my feet.
Oh, you did. Really did. Come home, barely been able to walk some nights.
Yeah, if I'd been in the yard and been stood on my feet all day, I used to suffer with my feet a bit. You
developed what we think was the plantar fasciitis, didn't you, with it? So, yeah.
And then working above my head under machines, my arms and my hands, I had all tests done on them, and well, they never really said that.
You had that electrode test, didn't you, for the nerves and everything? And
I can't work for a long time with my arms above my head. So that was another thing, and I'm thinking, wow, if I'm like that now, in another 20 years' time, could I be doing it? So, well, probably I wouldn't.
Probably not, no.
So that was another reason. So probably health benefits and the holiday thing, and as most people will have seen, we've seen more places than most people get to see in a lifetime doing it like this. It's a little bit more like being self-employed, isn't it?
Well, we are self-employed, aren't we?
Well, we are self-employed, yeah.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Like Christmas Eve, another one. You used to have to work Christmas Eve until they said we couldn't go home.
We've just been talking about this with my brother, haven't we? Because he's the same.
They don't tell you what time you can go home. No. It's just like we've got the
like power trip.
Power to keep you there all day if you want, and you'd be like, well, can you tell us what time we're going?
Yeah, do I bring my lunch? Don't I bring my lunch?
And so you used to have to go and stand there.
Because there'd be no work on.
There'd be no work on. Just literally stand around for nothing. And you just get fed up of it every year. In fact, a couple of times I booked Christmas Eve off just so I'd get away from that.
Yeah. And again, it's a waste of a holiday day, isn't it?
Yeah. Because sometimes they'd let us go home at 10 in the morning, sometimes it was 3 in the afternoon. And yeah, just quite a few little things, but the big main ones were obviously
the health wise,
holiday days.
Yeah.
Now we can pick where we sort of want to go, where we want to be, and go off and enjoy life and enjoy visiting places.
Bless you.
It's like going to when we did the NC 500. We did it in 2 weeks roughly. That would have been a whole year's worth of holidays.
Well, yeah, it would. That would have been it for holidays then.
So then we wouldn't have been able to do Ireland, wouldn't have been able to do all them other things in Scotland. So for us it's about getting out and exploring. I mean, it works quite well for us because YouTube took off.
Bless you, goodness me.
Do you mind over there? We're filming here. Kids soon have them. Yeah, so several reasons really, but that's a really good question because you know, and it was really well put as well. Conventional life.
Yeah, and I think we just sort of got that feeling, didn't we, that we were just stuck in this rat race. You know, and that was
and this way was more or less like what probably the only way out. Could have probably changed jobs, but most jobs this day and age, unless you're brainy, physical
and got degrees
jobs,
and all that,
generally are physical jobs. So whereas like what we do now, YouTube and social media, is more of a it's not a physical job, it's more a mentally draining job than anything. Yeah,
you've got to be clever about it more than anything. I'm going to have a right coughing fit.
Yeah, so Catherine has got a birthday for somebody who's got a birthday on a very, very special day.
Now I've finished choking.
Yes, now she's finished.
You know when you just get like one of them tickles down the back of your throat and you can feel it.
I
and
was
you
like
can't
that last
stop
night,
it.
and all you kept saying was, "Oh, you get a drink." Well, it won't help. It's one of those. Somebody there with a feather going.
Yeah, going like that in the back of your throat. It's horrible.
Anyway, who's got a big birthday on a big day of the year?
Right. So, hello to all. Could you please say a happy birthday to my husband, Mark Lewis?
Happy birthday, Mark.
Yeah, his birthday is on Christmas Day, but don't worry, he gets double prezzies.
Double prezzies, Mark. How lucky are you? Happy birthday and Merry Christmas to you and all your family.
Yes, absolutely. We've got another one.
Oh, another one. What, Christmas Day?
Not a Christmas Day one, no. It's a Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yes, 23rd of December. And that is, please could you wish us a happy wedding anniversary, so it's not a birthday, wedding anniversary for the 23rd of December for Simon and Bridget Harrison.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Anniversary.
Many, many happy years together and many more happy years to come. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to you both. For tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, it is, yeah. Yep. That's it, that's all the birthdays I've got. But
that's all the birthdays she's got.
I've been fishing about for some more fun facts because I like doing things, especially Christmassy ones.
Go on, let's have a Christmassy fun fact.
Right. Well,
left.
So this is a colour related one. So red, green and gold, why are they Christmas colours? So green has long been a symbol of life and rebirth. Red symbolises the blood of Christ. And gold represents light as a wealth and royalty. So they're your three Christmas colours. Yeah.
What about white? White wasn't in there. Santa's got a white beard. And he's got a white bit on his...
He has.
Boiler suit.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. His dressing gown.
Now,
hey, that's a point. Has Bob got a Santa dressing gown?
Oh God, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
And the other thing as well is because I've seen the question come up twice now, or a couple of people have asked, should I say, not so much a question. Who's Bob with a dressing gown?
Yeah, people keep asking now.
Like, who's Bob with a dressing gown? Now, Bob and his partner Diane, a long time his wife, sorry Diane.
Get it right.
His wife, a long time subscribers of the channel. They've always commented, they've sent us gifts.
Yeah.
They're always very, very supportive, Bob and Diane. And we've just got this little bit of a joke going on that we've never met them yet, but I'm sure it's coming very soon.
Oh, we will be meeting them. I'm sure we will.
We'll have to come down to Spain, I think.
I knew that were coming.
Yeah, so... Well, I've lost my train of thought now.
Santa dressing gown, meeting up with them,
so
here they are.
I always joke Bob sat there in his dressing gown. Diane sent us a couple of pictures of him sat there in his dressing gown, so it seems to be a bit of a...
With his drink and his bowl of crisps.
So it's sort of my ongoing joke, really, with Bob, and Bob loves it, I think, and I'm sure Diane loves it as well.
Yeah,
so, whenever we mention Bob and his dressing gown, he's a subscriber. And yeah, they're really, really nice people. Even though we've not met them yet, I feel like we really
know them. Yeah, we know them really well. Absolutely.
And I'm hoping when we meet Bob, he's going to have his best dressing gown on. So that's Bob.
Yeah. Right. Did you know that technically it's illegal to eat mince pies on Christmas Day in England? You didn't know that.
Technically.
So if you eat a mince pie on Christmas Day, you are breaking the law in England. Yes, because in the 17th century, Oliver Cromwell banned Christmas pudding, mince pies and anything to do with gluttony. The law has never, ever rescinded. There you go.
Tell you what, let's all ring up police on Christmas Day and say,
I'm eating a mince pie, what are you going to do about it?
All these people are eating mince pies.
But now this one is sort of along the similar lines. This will be the last one. I've been amusing myself reading these. According to tradition, you should eat one mince pie on each of the 12 days of Christmas.
I don't like mince pies.
To bring good luck. I do.
Do you like mince pies?
I like the iced ones. Me and Zach like the iced ones.
Yeah. And don't forget to drop us a comment down below because we love comments.
Yes.
And it also does help actually nowadays, comments on YouTube.
Does it?
Yes, it kind of went out the window a little bit, but comments and engagement does really help. I know a lot of people watch on the TV, so leaving a comment a little bit harder because you've really got to get your phone out then. It's not even cold.
Frozen.
I'll change your butcher. Look, did these...
The diesel is pumping away next to me.
I don't know if you can hear it, but the diesel is pumping away, keeping us lovely and warm in it. It's set at about 24 degrees. Obviously, that we have it set at about 24. When we go to bed, we have it set at about 21. Although the temperature isn't actually that, is it? It's probably much less if you get a proper thermometer. But that's where we've got it. And it does keep it nice and warm in here.
It does. It's just me, I think, because... Excuse me. Because I've been working outside a bit this afternoon and doing a few jobs, I only had a thin fleece on because I hadn't took what I call a working coat up, and I think I've just it was quite cold but I'd got hot doing what I was doing, and I think that's where I've got cold from.
Yeah, I've had the gas heating on for probably 3 days in a row since we filled up with gas. We just put the gas heating on. It's like when we go to France, because gas is easier to get, we'll probably just use the gas heating and not bother with the diesel heater.
The thing is, the gas heater as well, it heats up on top of the cab bed, and it heats in the boot, and it heats the bathroom, the big radiator,
the wardrobe,
everything.
So I'll probably just go put the gas heating on when we're in France.
Well, it's cheap enough over there as well, isn't it? So.
Well, it's no cheap. It's no dearer than the diesel heater to run, but it's easy to get gas. So I'll probably have a mixture of both. But
what are you doing?
He's fidgeting about. In a minute, he's going to roll off and he'll be off the table.
I have to have my feet ready, so when he rolls that way, he don't quite realise where edge at sofa is because he's in his bed. So I have to have my feet ready like that to catch him.
Yeah. So we're still videoing at the minute. We're not sure how many more videos we're going to get out before Christmas. Hopefully, we're going to keep trying to push.
Do as many as we can. Yeah.
Try and push through. But we're getting to a point where we're probably just going to cut it off. Once it gets to Christmas Day, we won't film then. No. We'll just do a little few updates on Facebook. So we've got how many days we got? We got this
the 20th today.
Tuesday, Wednesday's.
Wednesday's Christmas Day.
We've got 4 more days, so there's a possibility of another probably 4 videos, maybe 3 videos, which will probably take us up to the big day, and then you might have to wait until we go to France for a video.
Yeah, we're not sure if we're leaving 26th or 27th, do we, from here?
I think we'll probably leave Boxing Day, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what's what.
We'll have to see how it pans out. So we've got us live coming up a bit later on, because this is Friday for us.
But we will do our very best to get as many out to you as we can.
Yes, we just want to try not to be too boring.
Yeah, that's it. If we just sit here being boring,
don't comment and say you don't mind watching us pill spuds. We know, we know. Yeah, we
do.
But we also
just feel like it's boring ourselves, don't we?
We want to try and mix it up a little bit. We got out a little bit today. We've updated you with Boo. We did an update on Facebook as well about Boo. We're going to see if we can try and get him a leg thing. So we might head out at the weekend to Pets at Home or somewhere. Can you imagine it?
It's going to be absolute chaos.
But it would be nice
Sunday might be alright.
I think we're going to try and get out and see if we can find him a proper...
We've not got a Pets at Home here. The nearest ones are Lincoln and Doncaster, but if you go to Lincoln, it's only about 25 minutes in the car. So, and it's Pets at Home, it's got all its own... It's like in a shopping precinct, isn't it? So it's got its own car park and everything there, so... Yeah. We can go and have a look.
We might go and have a look at that.
And of course we could take him with us, and if they do have them in store, you can mess about trying them on.
If they've got one, we can try one on.
We'll see.
So we're going to go get some tea sorted in a minute. So thanks for watching, everybody, and as always,
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. I confused myself what I was going to say then.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.